when you come across a house that is priced below market value, there's a big problem. And let me show you with this house right here. This is a listing. It's about 4 days old. It's in Reseda, 17745 Stagg Street. It's a very nice, well, it's a mid-century modern design back in 1953. From 1953, interesting landscaping, nice interior with that mid-century design. It's priced at $665,000, which is way below market price. Why? Because it's got some foundation issues. And here in the listing, there's some supplemental documents. They include an observation letter from a structural engineer who noted that on the east side of the property, there is a problem in that the landscaping has a depression, allowing for water to pool on that side of the house. There's no drainage, so water can seep into the ground under the foundation. And inside the house, on the other side of the wall, the floor is a few inches or an inch sloped more than it should be. They call it deflection. So that points to a possible problem with the foundation, and most likely it probably is, right? Why else would they have hired this structural engineer to give us this report? And why are they disclosing it now? Because they're protecting themselves. They're letting everybody know, okay, there's an issue with the house. We know about it. Here it is. And so they priced it accordingly at $665,000, which is way less than any house right now on the market, pretty much anywhere in LA. This may be one of the cheapest houses you could buy in LA. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, I think 1,600 square feet. So, okay, it's priced that low because you're gonna have to do some work to it, right? You're gonna have to first fix this foundation problem. I mean, you could probably live without it, but if you look at the photos of the house, it's a little bit dated. I mean, it might be move-in ready. You could probably move into it, but it's kind of dated. So let's take a quick look. I love the landscaping. I love the design. So here we are. You can see the kitchen. It's pretty dated. Yeah, see? The fridge is newer, but who knows, that might go. But you got this tile countertop, old looking cabinets, carpet that looks pretty beat up, whatever. But the so-called bones look great, right? Where else can you get this kind of wide open space? And it's got a pool in the back, as you can see. It's got these big windows with sliders. See, the bathroom is pretty dated. I mean, you could live in it, right? But you'll probably want to update it. There's the pool, backyard, great pergola, overhead shots. You know, decent part of Reseda. And so now the problem is, here's the layout. It's not a question of, oh, I want to buy it at that price. No, it's not going to sell at that price. It's going to sell for way more. And here's the other problem. How much more? It's like, let's say you're interested in buying this house. What are you going to offer, right? Like in a normal situation where it might be even skewing towards a buyer's market, you could research the comps and see if the price is fair. And if it's a little bit above market, you can put in an offer at whatever the comps show the market value to be, which might be lower than the asking price, and there could be some negotiation and so forth. When it's a strong seller's market, or you have a house like this that's priced way below market, how much higher do you offer? Like, you could look at the comps and offer accordingly, but then if you offer a full price, like after repaired value in investor speak, then there's no room for any improvements, right? Like after repair value means a house that's been fully updated, fully repaired, move-in ready, and one of the top of the line houses. You've probably seen a lot of them flips, right? We call it. If you bought it at that price, you're overpaying basically, right? Because this house needs work. So that is the problem with this house. I mean, you know, it's not going to sell at $665,000. It's going to sell for more. How much more? We'll have to wait and see. But just wanted to point this out. I thought it was interesting. It's a great looking house. They're reviewing offers this Sunday, so if you want to take a look, get over there real quick and put in, prepare your offer and be ready to be counter offered for your highest and best.